Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
Ben Watson's career for the past few years with the New England Patriots has left much to be desired, as he really hasn't been much of a fantasy relevant tight end for a few years now. And it is a little bit surprising. I would have thought with Tom Brady, that passing offense, he could have had a little bit more relevance than he really has. Now he's gone. He's moved on to the Cleveland Browns, and really he probably will. I wouldn't be surprised anyway if he gets more looks overall in this offense, and that's really because they just don't have a lot, especially when it comes to experience. Definitely at their receiver area. I mean, Massaquoi and Robisky, they're going to be in their second seasons, and Joshua Cribbs, he's a very talented player, but overall, he's maybe a slot guy. He's not a really well-polished type receiver of any sort. He's a very well-polished kick return, punt return guy. So with Watson, at least he's the one maybe polished type of guy, I guess if you will, that they have in this offense that's going to be starting on a regular basis. Unfortunately, he does have Jake Delhomme as his quarterback. Who knows? Delhomme, he does tend to lock on one guy. Usually that tends to be a receiver. We saw that over and over again with Steve Smith. I would think that's probably Massaquoi this year. But with Watson, he probably will go to him every once in a while. But in the end, Watson probably won't produce anywhere more than what he did with the Patriots the last few seasons at best. The Browns are one of the worst passing teams in all of the league. He just never really shook out as a guy that was going to be a strong or decent, relevant fantasy option in his career.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in fantasy football.